for those who don't know, is an impromptu session where the speaker is given a topic where he's supposed to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And since tonight, our theme is women empowerment, I have brought to you theme topics with well-selected list of speakers. Starting with Toastmaster Hala. Toastmaster Hala, your topic is, a woman is like a tea bag. You cannot see how strong she is until you put her in hot water. This is a quote by Nancy Reagan, the First Lady of the US. I repeat, your topic is, a woman is like a tea bag. You cannot see how strong she is until you put her in hot water.
Fellow Toastmasters and honorable guests, good evening.
Good evening.
A woman is like a tea bag, and you will not find out how strong she is until you put her into hot water. So a question to all the men out there, how many times have you put your significant other into hot water? And what was the result of that? Anyone?
Very strong.
You can answer that.
Jokes aside, with regards to this quote, I actually would agree with it, that a woman is like a tea bag, but you will never find out until you put her under strict hot conditions, say tough conditions. Some women, they flourish under stress, some under tragedy, but for most of us, especially as women, we come off as the emotional creatures, which I'll talk about in my speech later. But what men don't understand about women is that the strength that we have, you guys don't have it. We put up with a lot. So when you do put us into hot water, you never know what is going to come out. So I urge you all to be careful. But nevertheless, I think, in my opinion, is that women, we are the stronger sex. And I am a feminist, and I will not deny that at all. And what men don't usually understand is that we were given the gift of giving birth because you cannot handle that pain, even if you want to. You cannot handle that pain.
Oh, yeah.
We end up doing all the cooking and the cleaning, and you sit on the couch, watch TV, because you cannot multitask for no reason. So that's why the woman, whenever you have a girl and then she gets married and she's the one with the kids and everything, she can juggle everything. She can cook, clean, teach the kids, take care of the husband, and do all of that all at once. But guys, when you're sitting in front of the football, watching football, you can't even answer a question. Can I go out? Can we go out today? Can't even do that. So yes, women are strong, and you will find out when you put them into a tea bag. Thank you.
Well done, Toastmaster Hala. Thank you. And since now you know how it's done, I'm going to ask one of the guests to join me at the lectern. Would please guests and Maram come join me? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Relax.
Fairly.
Yeah, don't worry, your topic is really easy. So, your topic is, if you want to fly, you have to give up on everything that holds you down. I repeat, your topic is, if you want to fly, you have to give up on everything that holds you down.
Okay, very symbolic question. To give it some thought. Could you please repeat it one more time?
If you want to fly, you have to give up on everything that holds you down.
Okay. Well, I suppose that if we could think of flying as achieving a goal of yours. Therefore, you'd have to let everything that lets you down aside, to put it in another way. So I guess the first thing you'd have to do is, take a step forward and let go of fear. Fear could be one of the strongest things that might pull you back from doing anything that you think of in life. Whether it was achieving a goal or learning a skill, perhaps maybe learning a new language, taking on a new adventure. Fear could be a very huge obstacle. Another thing I might see is, as well, an obstacle or one of the things that might stop you from flying or achieving those goals are the opinions of others or people who have negative opinions towards what you would like to do. They might advise you otherwise, they might push you back for any reason. But I believe that if you believe what your goal is righteous and is worthwhile, then you should ignore those sounds because they are just noise. At the end of the day, it's your life. You can do whatever you want with it. So it's very good to have good opinion, positive opinion. Take it into gratitude, and the rest you can just say thank you very much and move on. So I'd say thank you very much for this chance.
Well done, Yasala. Is this your first time speaking in an audience?
No, it's not.
Given an impromptu topic?
Yes, instantaneously, yes, but I have spoken in front of audiences, but I was prepared, or actually had an idea that I would be speaking in front of people.
Very good, you did a very good job.
Thank you.
Our next speaker would be an angel. Can I please have Toastmaster Shubha? Your topic is well-behaved women rarely make history. A quote by Maram Al Aradi. Do you agree and explain?
You are the wrong quote, the wrong person. To be honest. I actually don't agree with this quote.
Disagree with it.
Sorry, what's it called again?
So, well-behaved women rarely make history.
Rarely makes.
Rarely make history.
Okay. Table-topic master, my fellow Toastmasters, good evening.
Good evening.
Well-behaved women rarely makes history. History is something which is not well planned or not well prepared. It happens. It happens with your good deeds, with not just good deeds, with your unusual deeds, which may not be required well behavior. There are so many bandit queens. There are bandit queens in India who were dacoits, but they have made the history. They are known for their notorious characters. I really do not recall the exact name, but there are histories of bandit queens who are known for their notorious characters, and they have made history, but they were not well behaved due to the circumstances, due to the difficult circumstances that they faced in their life, which made them notorious. So it depends upon what circumstances you come through. It depends upon what situations that you have to face. Depending upon that, a person molds whether it is well behaved or not well behaved. So history can be made in both ways. It does not necessarily need to be a well behaved woman. Over to you.
Our next speaker will be Toastmaster Tina. second version of someone else.
Version.
Your topic is always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of being a second version of somebody else. Version.
Master, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
Always be a first-rate version of yourself and not a second-rate version of somebody else. What I truly believe is that we can actually never be a first-rate version of ourselves. So I'm going to disagree with your quote. Why do I say that? We live in an era where we're always forced to improve based on what other people think is better for us. And sometimes we improve in a way that we think is better for ourselves. But the way we improve is by watching other people. So if, when it comes down to it, are we truly first-rate versions of ourselves? I would say no, we're not. We are built up to be people who we want to be based on what we believe is good through other people. So in that sense, we will never, ever, ever be true to ourselves. For example, when I was a kid, I thought skateboarding was really cool. And so I got a skateboard. It became part of my personality. As I grew up, I learned different things associated to skateboarding, like skates themselves, cycling. I became a punk. But I was never truly original, because in order for me to learn skateboarding, cycling, or skates in general, I had to watch other people to learn it. I never really developed the tricks for myself. In that aspect, yes, I was original in my aspects, but I was never truly original because what I took was from millions of other people around. In this day and age, we can learn a lot from YouTube. We can learn how to cook, faster ways to clean, everything. So of course, we're never ever going to be truly original.
Thank you, Toastmaster Daniel. Our last speaker for tonight would be can I please call upon DT Ahmed Rizvi? Your topic is women who seek to be equal with men lack ambition. I repeat, women who seek to be equal with men lack ambition. What do you think?
Ambition. Ambition is a common thing, whether it is the woman or it's the man. Each and every one has ambition. TableTopic master, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. I agree with the statement here. If a woman is to be equal with the man, very difficult to reach her ambition. That's the crux of the topic. There have been women who have been equally. Can I do the I got mixed up.
Women who seek to be equal with men lack ambition.
Yes, definitely. If a woman has to be equal with men, she has to lack ambition, because there will be so many obstacles and restrictions if a woman is to be seen equal with a man. Sometimes it happens when you have the support of a man, you may be able to reach your ambition as a woman. But most of the time, the women are considered to be next to the man. Men are not equally, what could I put it? Men do not allow women to be ambitious when it comes to equality. However, if a woman wants to reach the ambition, it is possible only by not being equal with the men. This is my opinion. In every case, there is ups and downs. For women to be ambitious and to reach their goals, they have to work on their own, and the women have to look for their goals in a way that they can approach without the help of men. That will be the ambition that they can do. I hope I...
This concludes my part of the evening, and I return. We can go back to master sermons.
May I request the president to please turn off the recording? While he does that,